In this video we're going to learn to use the RP8 arpeggiator. Let's start by creating a mixer. Now let's go for a subtractor. Let's try different sounds. That will do. The RP8 arpeggiator is like the Matrix, a device that does not contain sounds of its own. You have to always connect it to either a synthesizer or a sampler for it to have effect. It will just trigger MIDI data. It doesn't have any kind of sounds of its own. I'm going to create one just underneath the subtractor. Create RP8. Okay, for now I'm going to turn it off. Let's talk a little bit about what is an arpeggiator. What is an arpeggio, first of all? Well, first of all, we know that this is a single pitch or a single note. And this, when you have two or more notes played at the same time, you have a chord. You can break a chord playing one note after the other. That's called an arpeggio. So an arpeggiator, what it's going to do is going to break your chords. You will play 2, 3, 5, 6 notes at a time, like this. And the arpeggiator is going to break them down for you. That's what it's going to do. So it will allow you to create very quickly, very cool synth lines, bass lines, and stuff like that. So the arpeggiator is off. Let's select the arpeggiator track. Turn it on. I'm going to press exactly the same 3 keys. Cool, huh? So with those 3 notes, we can select a number of parameters. First, the direction of the notes, up from the lowest to highest, up and down, down only, random, and manual, which is going to play the notes in the order I played them the first time. Now, as you know, notes repeat themselves after 1 octave. So if I want to play this chord I'm playing in a span of 2 octaves, I can here press the 2 octave key. Let's go for up and down. And 3 octaves. Four octaves. Let's try the random order now. In 3 octaves. Of course, now I'm playing on 16 notes. Here you can have your notes played in sync, 16 notes, or in free run. Most of the times you will be using them in sync. The gate length, that's the duration of each one of the notes. You can have very staccato feel. Or have a full duration. Single note repeat, be sure to deactivate this if you want to avoid repetitions on the single note. And here you have a pattern sequencer as well. You can turn it on and rhythmically mute some of the notes being triggered. You can shuffle your arpeggiator pattern to add a little bit more of swing. And with this octave shift, you will be transposing the whole map, so now everything is going to sound an octave lower. Here's where you choose the velocity of the arpeggiator notes. If they're manual, they're going to imitate whatever you play. Let's try with a very high velocity. Or you can make it fixed to any of these values. The hold button is very cool. It will allow you to play a chord once with a very brief keystroke, and it will keep playing until you play the next chord. So this is the RP8 arpeggiator. It's really easy to use. Be sure to try it with a ton of different sounds. Let's try different stuff here. That's cool. And remember, since you are working on synchronized values, by now you should be aware that you can synchronize to tempo your LFOs, the sequencer from the matrix, and read drums. So everything is synchronizable to your tempo, allowing you to put together very tight pieces of music. Let's try it quickly just for kicks to create a Dr. Rex now and open any given loop. So let's preview it. So everything should start to come together now. All of the different devices that you have in Reason, and take advantage of synchronizing everything to the same tempo. In this case, remember, in Dr. Rex, the loops can be synchronized to your tempo automatically. Then you have the arpeggiator and the matrix and reed drums. So you have all of these devices that are going to be played locked into the same tempo. Take advantage of that and have fun with the RP8. I'm sure it will inspire you to do some great things.